Hi guys, my name is Jess and today we're going to get started in a standing position. So standing tall with good posture, shoulders down and back, chin down, parallel to the floor. Let's go into a warm-up, remembering our breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Core and pelvic floor are switched on from here, around 20 to 30%. So starting with the neck, let's just bring it down side to side, releasing tension. And back to center. We're going to take our arms out wide from here. We're going to circle them forward. So nice big circles here, warming up the shoulder joint. And reverse. And back down. From here, we're going to go into our rotation rows. So we're going to bring our palms together, arms out in line with the shoulders. We pull one side at a time, like we're pulling a bow and arrow. Keep your arm close to, rotate through the spine. Look behind, bring it back to center and over to the other side. Let's just keep alternating with this. Let's make this our last one. And you can bring the arms back down. Well done. We're going into some squats from here, and we're going to add some overhead arms. So getting into your squat position, either your feet are hip width apart or slightly wider. Feet, you can have them pointing straight ahead or slightly turned out, like a penguin. I like to have mine slightly turned out. It just feels better for my knees. So when you're squatting, make sure the knees are staying in line with the feet and they're not caving in. We're going to start in our squat with the overhead arms. So arms are up, shoulders are away from the ears, so you're not all tense from here. Keep your core engaged. We're going to come up, swing the arms behind, and optional, coming onto the tippy toes. If you don't feel comfortable or you feel like you're going to lose your balance, feel free to leave the calf raise out. So at the top, coming onto the tippy toes for a calf raise, and then straight back into our squat. Let's keep going with that. Keep breathing. Keep your core and pelvic floor engaged. Let's do one more. Well done, guys. Okay, from here, coming to the end of the mat so we can roll down into some push-ups. We're gonna get our feet about hip width apart, standing tall to start. For the roll down, remember, we're creating that C curve in the spine. You're letting your arms hang loose, keeping your chin tucked. Really trying to create that C shape in the spine. You want to keep the legs straight, so tuck the chin, round the shoulders. Let those arms hang. Roll yourself down. When you feel like you need to bend the knees, you can bend them and walk to all fours from here. Coming to our push-ups. So from here, you have the option to keep the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. If you want to make it a little bit harder, you can back the knees up on a diagonal. So it's up to you from here. Just make sure you're keeping your back nice and flat. So you might need to slightly tilt your pelvis inwards. Keep the core tight. We're coming down on the inhale, pressing the elbows towards the back. So inhale, come down. Exhale, come up. Keep going with that. Almost there. Two more. Last one. Now push yourself into a child's pose, releasing off the upper body from here. Couple deep breaths. Well done. Okay, I'm just taking my mic off because we're coming down to the belly. So we're bringing ourselves down to our belly. We're going to be doing our swan dive from here, working into a little bit of posture correction and some upper back. So we want to have our arms wide in that U shape, thumbs in line with the eyebrow line. Forehead will be down towards the mat. Let's bring the feet together and let the heels just gently drop open to the sides, keeping your abs engaged. So I like to use the imagery of that little egg under the belly that you're trying not to completely crush. So from here, let's take a big inhale, and on the exhale, just lift the head and chest, keeping the arms on the mat. Inhale, come down. Let's go again. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Again, exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Now the arms are going to come up as well, staying in that U shape. You're not pinching your shoulder blades at the top. Keep them nice and wide. So exhale, come up. Keep the gaze down on your mat. Inhale, come down. Keep going. Do one more. Inhale, come down. From here, I want us to stack our hands to create a little pillow for your forehead. Forehead rests here, and you're gonna bring your feet hip width apart. So from here, we're gonna work into our legs now. So we're getting into the back of the legs. So keeping the gaze down. On your exhale, we're lifting the legs as high as we can, squeezing the glutes and extending the legs long. Inhale, we come back down. So let's just keep going with that. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. Keep going, we're almost there. Let's make this our last one. And bring it all down. Push yourself into a child's pose to release off. Well done, guys. Okay, well, let's come over to our right side. Right side is on the bottom. We're gonna extend the right arm long. Rest your head on that arm. Get your legs pinned straight, hips pointing up to the ceiling, top arm in front of you for support. You're really balancing on your bony bit, not on your muscle here, okay? So make sure you're really, really straight, core engaged. Let's take a big inhale. Exhale, lift both feet and hold here. If you feel like you can hold yourself steady, you can rest your arm on your hip. Keep breathing and stay focused. So we're getting into the obliques here, the side body. Now, anything I add on from here is optional. If you want to just hold this, that's fine. For those who want a bit more of a challenge, we're going to start little scissor kicks. When you scissor kick, you don't want your torso to move at all. You can place this hand here and just start scissoring those legs, controlling it, using your core. Keep breathing. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can bring everything down and hug the knees into your chest. Couple deep breaths from here. Well done, guys. Let's come on to our backs now. So lying on your back with your knees bent. Arms by your sides, chin tucked, like you're holding a little ball between the chin and the chest. A nice neutral pelvis. Back into your breathing, in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let's engage the core and pelvic floor from here. Let's lift our right leg into tabletop. Right leg comes up, knee over hip, shins parallel to the ceiling. Imprinting that spine, rib to hip connection. Driving those ribs down, pressing your tailbone into the mat. Second leg is coming up from here. We're going into a 100 from here. So we're gonna take those arms straight, start pulsing your arms here. I want you to start exaggerating your inhale and exhale. In through the nose for about a count of 5 and out through the mouth for about a count of 5. I won't count the breath because some people find 5 too long. So just try to exaggerate your inhale and exhale. You can stay here or you can lift the head and shoulders. Look between the legs. And lastly, another progression for you is extending those legs straight. The lower they are, the harder it is. Let's keep going with this. Pulse those arms with a little bit of speed. Keep them nice and straight. We're almost there. Make sure your feet aren't dropping here. Keep those shins lifted if you're still in tabletop. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring everything down. Roll side to side. Take a few deep breaths here. Well done. You could place the feet back down from here. All right, coming into a little ab curl from here. Let's take our hands behind our head, letting your neck kind of rest into your hands with elbows wide. Legs are bent, feet and knees at hip width apart. From here, let's lift the head and shoulders, tuck the ribs under, and look between the legs. We're just gonna be doing little pulses, so it's really gonna get into the upper abdominals, and you're gonna feel this burn real fast. It's a tiny movement, but you're using your deep core to lift. So you don't want to be using momentum or your hands to lift you up. So press the rib cage up inwards even more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back to start. Always keeping the head and shoulders lifted. Let's keep going with that. So it's just little lifts. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Keep going. Let's go for 3, 2, and 1. Bring everything down. Go into a full body extension. That's a small movement, but you can really feel that in those upper abs here. Stretching off, taking a few deep breaths. Well done. Let's come over to our left side and do our sideline position from here. So left arm extended, head resting on that arm. Hips pointing up to that ceiling. Legs are super, super straight. Top arm in front of you for support. Let's engage the abdominals. Take a big inhale, and on the exhale, lift both legs and hold it here. Keep breathing. Try to keep yourself nice and steady. If you want to, you can rest your hand on your side here if you feel like you can hold it without wobbling. Keep breathing. Stay focused, working those obliques, your side body here. Now, for those who want to do the scissors, remember it is optional. You can take your hand back in front of you and control your body as you start scissoring those legs. Keep breathing. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Hug the knees into your chest. Few deep breaths here. Well done, guys. Okay, let's come up to seated. And we're gonna practice our roll-ups. So if you need support, you can place a tiny pillow or a little rolled up blanket or towel behind you. And you wanna place it at your lower to mid back, but not directly against your tailbone. So we're gonna start with bent legs. And everyone today will take their arms out in front of them in line with their shoulders. You don't need to come all the way to the floor. I'm gonna come all the way to the floor, but if you feel like you can't get back up from the floor, just stop when you're about halfway down and come straight back up. In time, you'll be able to come back up from the floor. So let's get into it. Arms extended. Let's go into our C curl. We tuck the chin, round the shoulders. Press the rib cage inwards as you roll yourself down to the mat, vertebra by vertebra, slow and controlled. Bring your arms overhead once you get to the floor. Arms come back to the ceiling. That's when you tuck the chin, round the shoulders, lift yourself back up to a tall spine. Let's keep going with that. For those who want to, you can straighten the legs as well, which is even harder. That's a full roll up. So if you do straighten your legs, you want to add a little stretch here. So reach for the toes first, and then go into your C curl. Tuck your chin, round your shoulders, roll yourself down, vertebra by vertebra. Bring the arms overhead at the bottom. Arms come back up, and you want to keep breathing through this whole thing. And then back to your reach. Let's keep going. We're just going to do a few more here. Let's make this our last one. Well done, guys. Let's get into some stretching from here. Starting with a nice butterfly stretch, a classic, bottoms of the feet together. Bring your feet close to you and let your knees just drop off to the sides. Just take a few deep breaths here, opening up the hips, inner thighs. Keep pressing down. Good, you can sit comfortably, however you like to sit. Let's just stretch off our triceps. So any side you want to start on, you touch your back with your hand and then push your elbow behind you, feeling a stretch in this area here, your tricep muscle. Hold it briefly, just keep breathing. Let's do the other side. Touch your back, press it behind. Good, let's interlace our fingers, press away, rounding your upper back, like someone's pulling your hands away from you. Up towards the ceiling, like you're pressing your hands through. And you are finished for today. Well done, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.